Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Queen Naomi is part of your royal journey. Spiritually, it is written, it's been crafted. It is something that posterity has recognized. And there is nothing any mortal can do to change that. Queen Naomi is part of your royal journey. She was part of your royal journey. She is still part of your royal journey. If you do not bring Queen Naomi back into the palace to continue this journey with you, you will have to deal with the consequences of your action. It does not matter what you have to do to bring her back, you need to bring her back. Right now, you are king, but you are the one asking everybody to be there for you, to stand by you. Giving them money, trying to buy them over to your side is not supposed to be like that. Your decision is making you weak, and it's making people want to trample on your right as a king. That is because of the decision that you are making. You are living the journey for which God has orchestrated for you before giving you the crown, and tilting towards another direction. If you do not bring Queen Naomi back into the palace, whatever you see, take it. It's going to be your decision to make. At the end of the day, be ready for the consequences of the decision that you have made. Allegedly, a diviner once again spilled to the Ooni of Ife. Recently, it's been a lot of prophecies back and forth with the Ooni of Ife. But one thing that I want to term, maybe, should I say unfortunately or fortunately, it is that all of these prophecies are coming to pass on daily basis. They are saying it is coming. And I do think that that is what is scaring the hell out of the monarch, the Ooni of Ife. Now, they are saying a lot of things about Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife. They said that Queen Naomi is part of the journey of the Ooni of Ife spiritually, that it is crafted that way, and that journey, the royal journey, has to continue with Queen Naomi. That if Queen Naomi is not part of that royal journey, the journey will be truncated. And this is not going well with the Ooni of Ife, and you can see this is why Ooni of Ife is running against time to ensure that this is happening. Now, we've had instances where they have come to talk to the Ooni of Ife. I remember when the Brazilian seer told the Ooni of Ife, for peace to reign, for these women to live peacefully, you have to treat them equally. You have to give them their respect, because you marry them physically and spiritually. They are part of your life right now. You have to treat them fairly. You must not approach them with marginalization, and you have to make them happy. And even if they are leaving the palace, they all have to leave the palace happily, okay? The Brazilian seer said that to the Ooni of Ife. And, with what the Brazilians said to the Ooni of Ife, you can see, even if somebody doesn't tell you, I will never ever come here and begin to tell you that Dela writes Ooni slap his wife, or Ooni, or maybe one of those days he may have lost his temper and maybe got angry and all of those things. Or Ooni pushed his wife into the gutter, or Ooni did it. Ooni does not disrespect his wives. You can see, even when they are outside, he holds these women in very high esteem. He does not disrespect his wives. He might, like a man, sometimes he might just flare up in front of, when they are doing something, but that is something that even our husbands at home do sometimes, okay? It doesn't change him from being that good man. It doesn't change him from being your husband, okay? Nobody is perfect, okay? But for anybody to ever say that Ooni is being disrespectful towards these women, Ooni has never, ever been disrespectful towards his wife. He's not disrespectful. He loves them. He's trying. From the part of the man, I may not be able to judge, because like I told you, I am only a blogger, and these are all information that come from different sources. You can never ever say that they are first-hand information, but from what I know, allegedly, Ooni has a lot of respect for his wives. And even when they go out there, he shows that he respects them. He talks to them. You might not really see that kind of chatty, like that kind of a connection that he used to have with Queen Naomi. Yes, you and I know that. You have never seen it with any of his wives. You have never seen it. You only see the women trying to form that kind of connection. You can see from his own angle, it's almost as if there's nothing there. Not the type. So when it comes to the relationship Kabiyesi has with Queen Naomi, or used to have with Queen Naomi, and the one he has got with his Oloris, there are no basis for comparison. And you know that. It's not that, she's just a blogger, she's just talking. I talk with sense, okay? So right now, he does not disrespect his wife. And so they said to him before, you need to respect them, you need to get, and he has been doing it. He has been doing it. The women are all over the place. They dress well, they look good. They go out with him. They go out with him. You must see them together. You see, what do you call the senior one right now, Miriam. You see the Miriam with the Ooni of Ife in places that they go to. Even when they are having very serious altercations, you still see them outside. You know, that has got to do with the royal duties, I do know. But you can see that there is respect in the relationship. And nobody will say he's not trying. Me, I think he is trying. And Ooni too is trying to ensure that there is peace. Ooni is trying to give them respect. Ooni is trying to do everything for them. But I don't understand why things are just not moving as fast as they should move. A lot of people are saying that if Ooni would take action the way people want Ooni to take action, that things will not end well. Let's be okay. Let's understand that he knows what he's doing. But they are saying that Ooni should, be ready to deal with the consequences of his action. If he does not, make those women exit palace like immediately and return bring Queen Naomi back into the palace, that Queen Naomi is part of his royal destiny in the spiritual realm that is already been grafted like nothing. Nobody can take it away. They will only fight, but it will never, ever, ever be taken away. And if Ooni decides to make his a royal journey without Queen Naomi, he's altering something that has been prepared for him, and whatever the consequences will be, he should be ready. He should stand up to his responsibility and take it. The consequences, they have been saying it's not going to be good. They have been saying that it's going to be terrible. And Ooni of Ife needs, and this thing might be truncated if he does not stand up and take action and do what he needs to do as the king that he is. And they said this again is another prophecy that has come. And now, with all of these things that are coming, you do know that there was a diviner, a local diviner, a traditional diviner who said something last week. So if you have been following the trend, you know that there was a traditional diviner who said something last week, allegedly, where he said that Ooni of Ife is aware of what will happen the moment Queen Naomi disconnect completely from him. And that is why he would never let that happen. He already knows that the father should encourage Ooni of Ife to sit his kingsmen down and tell them exactly what they know. That these kingsmen probably do not know that is making the kingsmen to all fight against Naomi returning to the palace. That they need to tell them, because Ooni knows, the father knows. Now, with that, everybody now understood the reason why Kabiyesi has been finding it so difficult to let Queen Naomi go, okay? And we do know that he loves Queen Naomi. We do know that Tadenikawo is a major factor as well. But then again, there is something more than, meets the eyes, okay? And now, so when this diviner came and opened up on that, Ooni was really, I would not like to use the word frightened, because he is king. There are certain words you don't use when you're talking about kings, okay? But he was unsettled, really, really unsettled. They said he sent his private jets to go and bring these diviners from Brazil, because they said from his inception on the throne, that these diviners from Brazil, the Ifa diviners from Brazil, I have told you people time and time again. I don't know. Somebody, Ola, something came to the channel and said to me, De Laram, how can you ever say that there are Yorubas in Brazil and there are Yorubas in the South America, and that there are Ifa worshippers in the South America? That De Laram, you are a liar. De Laram, you can lie. What was that thing he said again? Said that believe De Laram to your own peril. You know, Ola, you know, the one thing I would never ever do is to open this my mouth and be rude or unruly towards any of you. Never, I will not do that. But then again, maybe you should try and get your own facts, right? You should try and study. It doesn't harm anybody to study. Nobody is an island of knowledge. If there's something you do not know, you try and find out, okay? So I would say that there are Yorubas across the globe. There are Ifa worshippers in Brazil, Trinidad and Tobago, Haiti. They speak Yoruba. In fact, in some parts of the South America, Yoruba is an official language. They call it a certain name. Maybe I will bring that one to the live, okay? And so now these Ifa worshippers who are Yorubas, their diviners are very straightforward and their diviners are very thorough in their search. They say they have brought 3 into the palace, that Ooni of Ife sent private jets to go bring those diviners into the palace. And they say these diviners, these seers, they are saying things, and the palace has been very, very unsettled. So this is what has been going on. And they are saying to the Ooni of Ife, Queen Naomi is part of your royal journey spiritually. If you decide to do this journey without Queen Naomi, this journey might be truncated. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much, Dela, right? I don't want this video to be longer than it is. I appreciate you. Thank you.